This episode of the Young Turks is brought to you by WestHost, offering premium web hosting since 1998.
I have an update on a story that we did last year regarding a Texas high school cheerleader who was kicked off of her cheerleading squad because she refused to cheer for a guy in the high school basketball team who allegedly raped her. So he went up to do a free throw. That's what they call it, right? Free throw?
Yes, very good. That's free throw. That is what they call it. Yes.
Okay, so he went up to do that, and she refused to cheer for him. All the cheerleaders were doing a cheer. She folded her arms and refused to cheer. Now, he was never convicted of rape. He was actually convicted of sexual assault, and he had a suspended prison sentence. Okay, so we don't know what happened in that case. He could have taken a plea deal or something like that. But it doesn't matter. She didn't want to cheer for him. Because she didn't cheer for him, school officials kicked her off the cheerleading squad, and they basically punished her for it. And when she told her parents, they decided to sue the school. Now, they sued the school, and it went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court appeal. On Monday, they decided, no, you're not going to win this case. You are a cheerleader. You are basically a mouthpiece for the school, so you are supposed to cheer when you're asked to cheer. So they were right in dismissing you from the cheerleading squad. And on top of that, she will have to pay $45,000 for a frivolous lawsuit.
Right. Federal Appeals Court had ruled in September that she would not win. Mm-hmm. Supreme Court denied her petition, meaning that they will not hear the case, which means the lower court's decision stands. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually amazed by this. I mean, look, when we talked about it initially, I said I'm not sure I would have sued if I was her, mm-hmm. right? I know that if I was a school officials, I wouldn't have banned her for something that was incredibly understandable. I mean, my God, the guy was at least convicted of something, sexual assault, right? On that alone, I'd say, all right, you get a pass on that one. Just don't cheer for that guy. It's the least they can do. And I'm not sure she should have won the case because she is a cheerleader. I get that that's her job in other contexts, et cetera, et cetera. But punishing her by making her pay $45,000, it was not a frivolous lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it was a frivolous lawsuit either. And you know what I really don't understand about this? So she folded her arms and she refused to cheer. Did that ruin the basketball game? Did that ruin what the cheerleaders were doing? No, it made absolutely no difference at all. There was some douchebag that worked for the school who was like, she's not cheering for the person who at least sexually assaulted her. That's not okay. Someone had it out for her. Honestly, that's the way I think about it, because any school administrator in their right mind would not punish someone for not doing a stupid cheer during an irrelevant basketball game.
I mean, literally make it a national case.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Over this thing that seems so reasonable for her to do. Jayar seems to have a strong opinion.
Well, that was going to be part of my point. Fine, she folded her arms doing a free throw. First off, if I'm shooting a free throw, I don't know what the cheerleader's doing. And in fact, most of the time, we didn't give a shit what they were doing. We're shooting a free throw. Who's watching? So, number one, so she didn't do it, so how did that really affect the game? And I don't care if the dude, she used to date him and he broke up with her, and that's why she's not cheering for him. Who gives a shit? She didn't cheer for him. Who cares why? Mm-hmm. And if it was, and it obviously was something serious. I mean, it could be minor. It's not like it really did anything. As well, it was crazy. So I mean, what can I say?
No, there's something up with those administrators, man. That's not right. Because you're right, Jayar. I never noticed when I was playing in high school football if they were cheering or not cheering. It's not like I got up and I was like, I just made a tackle. Where's my cheer? Where's my cheer? Okay? I never looked at him. By the way, cheerleaders are just part of like this American tradition, and everybody's having fun, and you try to, hook up with them, et cetera, et cetera. But otherwise, obviously, they're enormously useless. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it real.
No, but I agree with you. Since when did the duty of cheer become the most important and relevant part of a sporting event? Never. They're there for the entertainment of the audience. I guess they're there to cheer on the teammates, but you're right. I mean, as an athlete, do you care?
They're there to be in short skirts. Keep it real. Look, it's not like, oh, guys, we're down, man. We really
need those cheerleaders.
No. Oh, my God. What do I hear? I hear the cheerleaders cheering us on. We got to go. We got to win this thing. It's never happened in the history of sports. Not once has that happened.
You know what? Next time you're down, Cenk, when you come into work and you're in a bad mood, you know, the conservatives are coming at you and it's really, really ruining your day, I'm going to make sure that I cheer for you. You're going to come in and be like, Cenk, he's doing a great job holding conservatives accountable.
You wouldn't have made the squad. But by the way, that actually would cheer me up because it's so absurd. Like, all right, now we're having fun. And at West Host offers web hosting for 19 cents a day. You can't get cheaper. That's ridiculous. And you could do web host transfers. Like you got a website, boom, transfer.
For free. You have 24/7 support.
60-day money-back guarantee. Well, then you literally can't lose. 25% off if you go to westhost.com/TYT.
You know what I think about that? I think West Host.
West Host.